bonjour à ceux qui sont là. Je vous présente Alessandra Bagnato de Softeam qui va nous parler de MYRTUS, donc il va dans un sujet assez pointu dont je ne m'aventurerai pas à aller plus loin sur la présentation. Je vais vous laisser la parole.
Okay, so thank you very much for the introduction. I am Alessandra Bagnato from Softeam, Doca Post Group, and I'm going to speak to you today about a very nice and computing-related European project that is called MYRTUS. MYRTUS work on computing continuum design and programming environment, and we will focus on this talk in the design part, and in particular on the work that has been done by my company, Softeam Doca Post Group, in particular the Softeam Software Business Unit, on the design with the Modelio modeling tool. The project started on 1st of January 2024, so it's rather new, and is going to continue for the next 36 months. And there are 8 countries that are present and that are represented in the consortium, and they are coming with 14 different enterprises, organizations, universities. You can see in here the different universities that we have. So we have different partners from Italy. Abinsula is our coordinator, and University of Cagliari, University of Sassari. And then we have Softeam as a French partner, and then we have partners from London, like King's College of London, and partners from Switzerland, University of Svizzera Italiana, and we have the Netherlands, and we have Spain with University Polytechnique de Madrid. The objective of this project are quite ambitious. Being an Horizon Europe is really on the cutting edge of the technology. One is to define the MYRTUS reference infrastructure, where a diversity of fog level and edge level devices will converge in the same cloud environment, and they form what it is called the computing continuum that will be capable to address the needs of this next level complex system. Then we have a dynamic runtime orchestration scheme that will be implemented, and that will embody the MYRTU artificial intelligence engine. We will be able, through this engine, to tackle important points like in performance and energy optimization, and security and trust. This artificial intelligence engine will be based on technologies like swarm intelligence and federated learning. The objective 3 is more focus on the talk that we have today, is about the reference design and programming environment for the computing continuum environment. We are going to give the possibility through this environment to start up all these projects through the modeling, and allow through that a cross-layer modeling that allows all different features to cooperate and communicate. The computing continuum infrastructure will be, of course, composed by heterogeneous resources, and the AI-powered cognitive engine will be there to help to achieve that through this artificial intelligence technology. The design and programming environment will then facilitate this work through modeling, and will give the first, let's say, the first stack, the first layer of the stack of this ambitious work. You see in here all the layers. So on the left side there is the design and programming environment. That is based on various modeling standards, among which Tosca, that is the topology and orchestration specification for cloud application, that will give a bit of this model-based description that I mentioned before. Then we have this cognitive engine that is going to tackle all the different layers that can appear. So we have, for example, the possibility to tackle device on the edge, or we can communicate data on the cloud, and all of that is done in a way that is kind of transparent and that is actually the ambition of the project. We have two scenarios where this technique will be tested, and one is smart mobility, where we have connected cameras that send information to the cloud, and where information are collected and analyzed. And then we have virtual telerehabilitation. Virtual telerehabilitation is kind of a very important subject these days, as of course smart mobility, but we are seeing that more and more. And it is very important to know that actually to give the possibility to patients to be rehabilitated during their illness, maybe from home, with these kind of technology is really something that is a must of importance also for our society. Smart mobility, of course, as well, because we have all these traffic jam that can be avoided, and with information that can be shared, and mobility can be better organized, with swarm intelligence acting directly on the edge. And this is the work plan for the project. We have different work packages as in all the European projects, and for communication and dissemination, while we have exploitation and open source. So we are very much focused on open source, and you will see that the tool that we have in this design and programming environment, the modeling tool that I present, are actually open source. And then we have, of course, the reference infrastructure that I mentioned, the MYRTUS cognitive engine, and the MYRTUS design and the programming environment that, of course, give this modeling layer that I mentioned before. And then, of course, we have the specification and the assessment. So our case studies will be assessing that. It is not a use case-centric project, but, of course, we will be able to assess this technology. We are working on this context, the current cloud agent IoT communication. And for that, we are using, we are staying on the shoulder of giants, as we said. We are using known standard like UML, the Object Management Group Unified Modeling Language, SysML, System Modeling Language, and Tosca, that is topology orchestration specification for cloud application, that is OASIS standard, and also the attack and defense tree models, which actually want to analyze the attacks that can occur on the cyber physical system that we will tackle. And what is Tosca? Well, Tosca, as I said, is a topology orchestration specification for cloud application. It is a standard to structure and management this cloud application, and it is quite adopted in industry. So that is a very important point, that as select the standard, and of course we want to have the relationship and dependencies between services application on the cloud computing platform, and Tosca allows us actually with model-based description to describe service, platform, infrastructure, component, and of course the relationship requirement, the capabilities, the configuration, and the policies that we want to be implemented. We have the Tosca designer that is right now ongoing work, modeling work in the Modelio Softeam software team. We are implementing this profile, and as soon as it is implemented, it will be available on our GitHub open source, and it is based on this standard and the Tosca simple profile that was realized in 2017. There are many different elements that are tackled by the standard. There are node types, requirements, capabilities, properties, services, the topology templates that give us the exact structure of our cloud application. And what we can have some example. For example, the node type can be compute, database, web server. We can have the requirement where we can say